to a live stream of Madden 16 where I will show you guys my hopefully a playoff run of the Jets in this game. I know you guys are like, wait, what? You've been playing this version of this game on the PS5? Yes, I have. I wanted to see if it would play it, and it has, and it's worked to perfection.
Check out game prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence.
Oh god, the music. What the fuck about them? Hold on 1 second. Seven. States. What the fuck? Ah, the music, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody.
He feels a certain way about those individuals, but those individuals feel the same way about him. And I'm just really excited to be a part of all this being done.
So as you guys can see, I finished the regular season with a monstrous and impressive 14-2 record.
I'm excited about the guys that are being brought in, but I'm also excited to work with some of the guys that have been here.
Geno Smith threw for 5,466 yards, 47 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, completed 71% of his passes. Chris Ivory was a beast this year as well. He ran 375 times for 1,913 yards, scored 17 touchdowns. Stephen Ridley was second on the team with 67 carries for 340 yards and 6 touchdowns. Tommy Bohannon scored a rushing touchdown as well. In terms of receiving, Brandon the Machine Marshall caught 94 passes for 1,600 yards on the dot and 15 touchdowns. Jermichael Finley was second on the team with 73 catches, 1,334 yards, and scored 10 touchdowns. Eric Big Dick Decker caught 53 passes for 802 yards and 10 touchdowns. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you, folks. This is none other than Mr. Stevie Johnson. Former rival with the Buffalo Bills, he caught 40 passes for 736 yards and 4 touchdowns. Tommy Bohannon, our solid fullback, our decent fullback, caught 245 yards on 26 passes for 1 touchdown. Chris Ivory caught 26 passes for 196 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. Jeff Cumberland on 21 passes caught 325 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Stephen Ridley caught 3 touchdowns on 6 passes for 36 yards. And let's see, our offense finished first in the NFL. And our defense finished first in the NFL. And most importantly, we finished 4th in the league in sacks. I'll show you our defensive stats. Demario Davis finished the league with 97 tackles. And but our leading pass rusher was Antoine Barnes with 11.5 sacks, followed by Mo Wilkerson with 10. Demario Davis, who we all know was back with the New York Jets in real life, he's third with 8.5 sacks. Our boy David Harris, a.k.a. the Hitman, was fourth with 6.5 sacks. Sheldon Richardson with 4.5. Harbor Jazz, Quentin Cobles with 2.5. Gilchrist with 2.5. Jared with 1.5. So anyway. So let's get this bitch started. Let us go. Get home playoff win. Let's go, fellas. Let's fucking go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Jets going up against the Broncos. With that, we're off to the Meadowlands and a frigid MetLife Stadium, where we check in with Jim Nantz and a guy who's familiar with conditions like this, Phil Simms.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team...
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we're here for a divisional round matchup. One team came through the wild card weekend. The other one's been sitting back on a bye, waiting for this matchup. So the playoffs continue, and everything is at stake here, partner.
It is exciting, Jim. No doubt about it. You have three phases of football. Preseason's at one level, the regular season's at another level, and then you go up to the next one. That's playoff football. And in playoff football, you win games because your stars make the plays that get it done. We'll see which stars get it done here today.
And Curley's going to be back deep here.
All right, so we get the ball to start the half.
The Broncos ready to get this action started. We kick off this game. The winner heads on to the conference championship title game. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Jets drafted him with the 39th pick in the 2013 draft by way of West Virginia. Quarterback Geno Smith. And Ivory's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Decker can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. He is one of the hardest running backs in the entire league. Almost impossible to tackle at times. Chris Ivory.
He acts like his job is on the line every single time he has the football in his hands. And you said it right, Jim. He runs hard. He's not afraid of contact, and he can break tackles.
Calvin Davis has it.
Yes, let's go. 26 yards, baby. I know they wanted me to give it to Brandon Marshall.
A lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Decker with the reception.
The former Bronco.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
1st and 10. They'll run it here.
Oh, they got me.
Able to read that play and make the hit.
The Jets offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated about that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
The Jets bring in an extra tight end for this play. To Marshall.
And he drops the ball.
we get a look at this defense, DeMarcus Ware, a player opposing offenses hate to have to face.
Oh, my gosh. And where is he going to line up? We've seen him line up outside. He lines up as an inside linebacker. You know, he drops back in pass coverage. But when he rushes the quarterback, one of the best in the league.
Finley's got it. On a pass, had some heat on it.
Got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. They give the quarterback extra time, and he makes the throw down the field to pick up the first down.
I know we haven't, well, we did.
After that catch for a first down. Smith's on the move. Marshall, what a way to start the game.
And Brandon Marshall, in his first playoff game, catches his first postseason pass for a New York Jet touchdown.
The divisional round of the playoffs, when you score first, that makes you feel great. So that is a wonderful touchdown there by the offense.
Smith's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive.
All right, we got to stop Peyton Manning. We cannot.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. One of the biggest legends the game will ever know. Quarterback.
38 touchdowns, 10 picks, 5,012 yards.
Press coverage all the way. First down at the 20. Picked up a couple that time.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped it for a short gain.
The Broncos from the 22. Anderson's handed the football.
And Antoine Barnes with the 2-yard loss.
On third long from the defensive side. I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Able to find Demaryius Thomas.
I don't think he got it. He got it. Fuck.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
He has blossomed into a big-time receiver in this game, Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it's not about just the offense. Oh, the offense gives him those numbers. He has shown wherever he plays, no matter who the coach or the quarterback is, he can get it done.
Antoine Barnes again.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Quentin Coples is a former first-rounder out of North Carolina.
Yeah, and he's a guy, when you play against Quentin Coples in the New York Jets, he's good against the run and also athletic enough from the inside defensive tackle position to get sacks on the quarterback.
The reception
You
by
bastards. Not the Colt Broncos, but the fucking...
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
The Broncos come out in a 2 tight end set. 2nd and 2. Stands in the pocket. Green's going to pull in the bullet pass. And he's brought to the ground.
Peyton Manning shredding us again. Damn it.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
First and goal from the 5. Wide to the left. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Oh my God, he almost got in.
On the defense, and the offense is this close to scoring. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
They're going to throw it the next fucking play.
To see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
3rd and goal to go from the 2. Broncos Touchdown. They've tied the game as this first quarter is winding down. I'm sure they're thrilled not to have to start the second quarter facing a stiff uphill climb.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be thrilled to be tied at this spot right now. The defense has been a little shaky here early in this football game, but the offense, great job of bouncing back and getting TD.
And Curley's got it. And the flag.
Face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Ivory lined up in the backfield. And Ivory's got it on the handoff.
And he's brought down right at the 42.
3 carries, 12 yards. Let's fucking go.
Ivory's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down on the way. Ivory, the lone setback this time. The Jets come out. Jumbo package on the field. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Smith's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
I don't trust that play against
First and 10. They'll go ground. Talib's the one who brings him to the ground.
Ivory's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 19. Marshall's there to catch the ball.
We need this win. Yes, I agree with you.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Smith now completed 4 in a row. And Ivory's going to take the handoff now.
Oh!
He's averaging
Let's go. Come on.
per carry on the day.
It's got a...
Second and goal to go from the 1. Runs it across for the touchdown. That touchdown puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense.
Yes, I agree with you, Oscar. This game is definitely better.
On that scoring drive.
The Jets now getting ready to kick it away.
We need to blitz Paid Man. I don't give a shit. We need to blitz this son of a bitch.
And he's had across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Thomas ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side. Not to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver.
Great. 7 carries, 52. Our defense is playing like shit right now.
The Broncos offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field goal. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Handoff. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The Broncos snap it at the 41.
And he dropped it. Yes. Oh, the big O.
It's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Should have had it.
Well, in a situation like this in the first half, fourth down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But fourth and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. There was a chance to give them a little bit of a lift as we get closer to halftime. But the miss may have the exact opposite effect here, Phil.
Well, listen, you got to be strong. The game's about adversity, so they're facing something right here. Well, don't just ball up and be a coward. Get out there and fight and get it done.
The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
The point after try is in the books. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Talib's got it on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Broncos take it from the 28. He runs with it right up the gut. Pryor's there that time for the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second and 6. Anderson's taking the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Third down on the way. The Jets come out in a dime package. Dropping back 3. Thomas he's in the clear. He's home for the touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, and how about it, Phil? These guys just have a knack for hanging around.
Yeah, they just won't go away, will they? That score, what it did, it just changed everything about this game. Here we are midway to second quarter. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and get a stop. And, boy, it's hard to believe it, but you could have the lead going into halftime.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Jets will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players. They are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Third down and 5. Finley's got it. On a pass, had some heat on it. Third catch today so far. The Jets have relied on very good play out of their tight end position so far. Finley's been called on, and he's delivered, Phil.
The coach's job is always find a way to move the football, and today they knew it. The tight end was going to be a big part of it. He has talent, and, man, can he get away from the people covering. The Jets have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Got the catch. One-handed.
Marshall's got a pair of grippers, and of course by that I mean hands. They are big, they are strong, and you need those to make that one-handed catch.
This play set up by the long gainer. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff out of the I formation. 2-minute warning. All right, and welcome back where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third and goal at the 3. Smith running away from the pressure. Jets in for the score. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
Caldwell's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done. Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Intercepted. Keeps his legs moving. And in for the touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Broncos, I'm sure, wanted to avoid giving up points on that drive just before the half, but now they'll have even a bigger hole to dig themselves out of in this one. The score's 35-14. That return's good for about 16. Manning trotting back onto the field. It hasn't quite been the start he was hoping for, but he's actually played quite well so far, Phil.
Yeah, he's played well. He's executing every time he's given a chance to make a play. Jim, he has done it. You've got to look at this game so far and say, hey, the defense has got to step up if they hope to win this game today.
The Broncos take it from the 23. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. 3rd down. To the ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, what do you want the offense to do? If it's 3rd and long, there's not many things you can call upon because you're not going to pick it up. So they do the safest thing of all, run the ball.
They're in punting formation. That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Jets bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
2nd and 10. The give. Ward that time in on the tackle. The Jets 1 timeout remaining. On On the way, third down. Geno Smith under center. They call his name again. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Quigley will be called on now to punt the football.
And a flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Broncos
Are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
set up now at the 28-yard line.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First down and 10. C.J. Anderson with the catch. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. They're going to the hurry. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Jets' offense was pretty anemic in the early stages, but suddenly explosive here in quarter number 2.
Wow, have they been ever. Just turned everything around. It's just good play, good hustle, and execution by everybody on the offensive side.
That will bring us to the end of the second quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll take a break and be ready for the start of the second half in just a moment.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Jets defense trying to crack down yet again on the opposition, leading through 2 quarters and leading the way for this team.
I like the way they played in the first half on the defensive side, so make sure you don't lose that thought process and that confidence that you gained in what you did in the first half, and go out there and attack this offense.
That's another reception, giving him 2.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 5.
Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Jets offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
2 hands on the football and has the catch.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down throw, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
The Jets will take the snap from the 35. Finley's going to pull in the bullet pass.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Stewart's all over the ball carrier.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
2nd and 11. Handoff made. And that'll be a gain of about 2. The Jets have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. And Ivory's been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today. Just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it.
Finley's touchdown, New York Jets. And with that score, they now have a nice buffer to work with over this last quarter and a half.
They do, but this game is not over. Now you got to come out there on the offensive side, and you got to find a way, come up with some new plays, take a chance, and get back in this game. It's not over.
It'll be a touchback. The Broncos always count on their run game. They have one of the best backs in the league. Anderson's, of course, one of the best running backs in the NFL.
Well, what you do in the NFL, especially on the offensive side, you keep giving the football to your best players. And this running back is one of the best, and now he is starting to show.
And the reception by Anderson.
The Broncos still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Manning's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, the play calling, all good. The Broncos know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on 2nd down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
Muhammad Wilkerson with the sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And the fair catch is made by Curley. The Jets could have asked for this 3rd quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the 1st half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day. Ivory, the lone setback this time. 2nd down, 4 to go. And Ivory's going to secure the handoff. He's taken down at the 35.
He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's a top rusher in the NFL so far this year. And once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
1st down at the 35. Here's another handoff. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. The Jets have frustrated opponents all season running the football. They've been almost unstoppable. And Ivory's been a threat on the ground and continues to rack up yardage.
Been tremendous once again today. And look, let's look at this running back. He's got legs of steel. He can break tackles. He can run around you. That's why this running game is so good. I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
The Jets have to get to the 25 to move the chains. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the 4th quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Broncos have seen this game just get away from him. As it continues to get worse, they've still got more than a quarter to play.
Well, look, it's been a good learning experience, and you realize how tough this game is. So learn what you're doing here in this last bit of the game and see if you can carry that over into your next contest.
And Sheldon Richardson is in on the tackle. Manning set, empty backfield. 2nd down and 10. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
3rd down and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Broncos on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the 1st down. That'll get you going.
Andre Caldwell has the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Broncos have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Cody Latimer has the catch.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
1st down at the 38. And the flag is down.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. The line of scrimmage, the 48. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. To Daniels. Picks up about 5.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. 2nd and long. And it's grabbed by Latimer. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the 1st.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
The Broncos from the 27. Wilkerson takes him down.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Broncos from the 37. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Quick drop back. Caldwell with the grab.
This is where on a defensive side, where you have the lead, the team's driving against you, call something different so you can come up with a big play and stop the offense.
1st and 10. Balls handed the football. That brings the play to an end. What a drive this has been. False start on the offense will set them back.
False start, offense.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. Second and long. Anderson's got it on the handle. Harris there to take him down.
Here in the fourth quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, and they only pick up a few yards.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Third down and 13. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Jets defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff. Broncos that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Jets on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. The Broncos have been a stout defense all season long, but today they have been completely taken out of their game plan.
Yeah, sometimes when you're having a bad defensive day, you don't mind giving up those yards as long as you tighten up and toughen up in the red zone. But today, even the red zone defense has been bad. That's why they're giving up so many points.
Chris Ivory lined up in the backfield. Easy catch there. No one near him. On his way. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, we've seen a lot of terrific passes by this quarterback today. Multiple touchdowns, showing his great touch. That's what you have to do to be a great quarterback in this league.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Talib's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Broncos have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense. All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Owen Daniels makes the catch. And Daniels is brought down after picking up 14 on the play.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He saw it was cover 4. He knows he can't go deep, so he took the wide open receiver underneath.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Welcome back, coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. The Broncos have it at the 34. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his 6th catch of the day.
Well, even though they have no chance of winning this game, you might as well try your hurry-up offense just to get some good practice. And, hey, if nothing else, pad those stats.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. The Broncos from the 22. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. The late touchdown's not going to change the outcome of the game, but Perhaps it's something to build on for next week, Phil.
Well, it sure doesn't hurt. Sometimes when you score late in games, it does carry over, softens the blow of losing a little bit, and it can carry over into practice, and you sure hope it carries into next week's game.
Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
The Jets can put this game away here. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this. To win easily, that doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory.
The Jets snap it at the 41. Marshall's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Decker's got it. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown. Impressive showing today. And it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
Caldwell's going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game and just know today the team on the other side beat you up and they were the better team.
Second and 10. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it. The Broncos call a timeout, their first. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. And Daniels is tackled, but earns a new set of downs. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And Daniels is going to pull in the bullet pass. The Broncos will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. Broncos in the end zone. Latimer's second touchdown of the game. They could have used a few more plays like that much earlier in this ball game. Where has that been all day long, Phil?
Well, listen, Jim, you see plays like that, you see a drive where they score, and you go, why did they do that earlier? Well, the situation has changed dramatically. It's just not as important to the defense right now, and that's why they drove down the field and scored.
And a touchback. The Jets can make it 4 successful scoring drives in a row if they're able to put points on the board here. Offensively, they're looking like a juggernaut at the moment, Phil.
Everything they do, Jim, is working. So when you got it going like this on the offensive side, just be aggressive with the play calls because the players are confident and they can make it happen.
Ivory, the lone setback this time. Looking for some daylight up the middle. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. One team has secured its spot in the conference championship, while the other disheartened to know they were this close to the NFL's Final Four. All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now 1 step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know it, soon as you go out on the field for warm-ups, you go, boy, this is different. It's special. And if you can just put 60 minutes of solid football together, you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
Check out game prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence. Check out game prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence. Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. With a spot in the Super Bowl on the line, everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Jets going up against the Ravens. With that, let's send you up to MetLife Stadium. It's a snowy one in the tri-state area as we bring in our commentators, Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
And Curley's the deep back for the opening kick. And here we go. The conference championship underway. The winner heads to the Super Bowl. Excellent coverage down the field and in a hurry, and they stop the returner right away. Smith's heading on to the field. He'll be leading the Jets today. And Ivory's going to take the handoff now. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. The Jets approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Has 12 on display.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Phil, you came through in the clutch many times in the postseason. Was it you just weren't as prepared for the regular season? You just didn't care as much? Why did you star so much in the playoffs?
Well, you're right. It's just a regular season game, so nobody cared. So I wanted to wait till the spotlight was on.
Second down after that pass play. And Ivory is taking the handoff. They'll mark him at the 41.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so